What is the best example of just because you can doesn't mean you should? Do home chemistry. TLDR of a long and stupid story. Second degree burns on my face. Eating the whole pint of ice cream. Bullying is a big one. Hoard toilet paper. Abuse your position. Power. Cheating. Have more kids than able to handle. Feed. Clothe. Spend time with. Etc. Just because my can stretch to 8 inches and a raccoon can go through a 4-inch hole does not mean I should shove 2 raccoons up my. I mean, there's nothing physically stopping you from eating poop, but why would you? Personal anecdote. I was with friends, and we were just hanging around having pizza. I'm challenged to put a bunch of different sauces and toppings on a slice of cheese pizza. Because I'll eat any weird food when challenged. The gauntlet included sriracha, horseradish, honey mustard, cottage cheese, and whipped cream. I downed it, and was sick for the rest of the night. No vomiting, but it was not fun. Never combined sriracha, whipped cream, and horseradish. Just because I usually have an iron stomach does not mean I should eat everything I'm challenged to eat. Commenting on Reddit. Blindly trusting traffic laws as a pedestrian. Yes. If you get hit, it's the driver's fault. But all it takes is for one driver not paying attention to potentially end your life. This is kind of thing you need to remind Jake Paul every 5 seconds. Geloshed. Cloning dinosaurs. Pulling out your phone and taking unsolicited videos, pictures of people in public places for the entertainment of the internet. Disney making live-action versions of classic animation. Just being quiet sometimes. My brother had passed away. I was out of country, so I had to return. In doing so, I went to a favorite restaurant that we both worked at as teenagers. Same hostess. Most of the same coworkers even later. Upon leaving, one of the waitresses said, "Please tell your brother I said hi." He was so great. I just smiled at her and told her I would. Not to lie, but her comment was so innocent, and she was at work. No reason to bring up a tragedy and in turn make her feel bad. Cannibalism. It's actually legal. Because no country in the world actually has a law against it. In fact, the laws were against you murdering someone, not eating them. If somebody slashed their own arm off with a sword and allowed you to eat it, you could. Should you, though? Sticking your in a light socket. Just because you can fight off 50 hamsters at once doesn't mean that you should. Exercise your freedom of speech in a library. Posting on social media that you're going on vacation. A high school friend of mine did that a couple of years ago. Multiple posts on Facebook announcing she and her husband were going to Bermuda for 2 weeks. They came home to a burgled house. Eating the entire packet of sugar cookies. It's a bad idea. Trust me. It's surprisingly easy to fit a light bulb in your mouth, but almost impossible to remove it without it shattering. In the shower. Play videos with high volume at public places. Edit. OMG, thank you guys for all the upvotes and awards. I'm new to Reddit and literally jumping RN. Making a cover of Hallelujah. The film Cats. 2019. Not vaccinating your kids. Shooting video in portrait mode. Own tigers. Just because you can bombard kids with homework during quarantine doesn't mean you should. Most crafts on the internet. Being a huge boss like ripping open a homeless man's tent or stealing someone's dog then covering it in cement and glue. Me. Contemplating buying an axe this weekend so I can do some axe throwing in my backyard. Why? Because I can. Drunk calling your ex. Bank loans and credits cards. Just because you're approved doesn't mean you can afford it. Name your kid idiotic names. That device allowing an Amazon carrier to unlock and open the front door of your house to deliver packages. Either one of the self-professed genius tech bros in Silicon Valley didn't think this through. Or they're incredibly naive about how easily something like that could be abused.